Saturday Nation. I hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, here's the truth about being an entrepreneur. All right. Keep this one short to the point, but I want to encourage you, inspire you, and also just keep it real. Why don't we just do that? We just keep it real. I tried so hard. Hold on. Let me turn this fan off. Hold on. I got the heat going inside the office. I just got here a little chilly inside the Everyday Saturday office. I tried so hard to talk somebody out of working together one on one this week, yet they still came on board. And the reason was I kept saying over and over, look, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you're going to launch this message and you're ever going to make a dime. And they're like, I know. Stop telling me that. Why do you keep telling me that? And I think they were like, it's the old adage, when you go out to buy a car or you go to a clothing store, department store, something like that, and the salesperson takes one step towards you, you take one step back, one step towards you, one step back. If you just take a step back and be honest with people and say, look, this may not be for you. It's not like the takeaway clothes or anything like that. It's just being honest with people, because especially if you're going to dedicate your time to work with somebody one-on-one or in an intimate group, you want to make sure they got the right mindset, and you want to be honest with them. So they don't come back and say, well, you didn't tell me the whole thing. In a society now where we're coddling everybody, our teenagers and our kids, it's like, oh, it's not your fault, everything okay, everybody gets a participation trophy and all that. That is not how this whole entrepreneurship game works. When you're an entrepreneur, you're taking risk. There's risk involved. You could lose everything. You may never make a dime. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. You may never make a dime. And this is what the individual said with me. And this is how I knew that they were the right person to work with. They said, but Sam, for me, I don't care if I ever make a dime. I just want my life to count for something. I've got this message inside that I just want to share. All right. So you're trying to talk me out of it. I'm trying to hire you. Why aren't you taking my credit card? And I said, hey, let's do it. Because then when you get to that level where it's about the significance and it's about you want to have purpose to your life, then everything becomes so clear. Your focus is so clear. You focus on a singular mission to your life, and you understand that my life actually is going to count for something. Because if you just go to a job every day and you just cash a paycheck every day, that rings hollow. I mean, how big does your 401k have to be before you feel, oh, okay, that was significant. I've got $3 million in my 401k. Now I can go retire and spend the worst years of my life with the people who I can't even run around with my grandkids anymore because my hip hurts, or I got back pain, or my kids are already grown, living across the country. I don't even see them as much. What about if you would have went for your dream in your 20s or your 30s? And if you're 50, 60, that's great. Right now is the second best time to do it. But to try to avoid risk, no, don't try to avoid it. Figure out, okay, when this doesn't work out exactly the way I think it's going to work out, then what? What's my next plan? And just keep doing it and have fun. But understand the reason you're doing it is because you want your life to mean something. All right, just to hold up an award, a ribbon, a plaque, a quota buster trip to some faraway land that the boss gave you because you worked 80 hours a week for 10 years, that rings so hollow. That's not even close to why we're here. We're here to have a purpose to our lives, to have significance in our lives. So don't try to avoid the risk. Embrace the message and embrace the purpose. And that is my message for you today. Get after it. Let's go.